What do you mean? Could you go over that again?
Our defensive maneuvers failed. So we decided to stick to the plan. We all headed to the gate to escape. But there was an explosion while we were shifting. From what I can tell, the Type 98 we were shifting in got attacked. But that's the last thing I remember. After that, nothing.
But that means... is that how your data was damaged? It wasn't some plot by 426 after all? Just... an explosion? We never did manage to completely reconstruct your data. I thought it was just that you didn't get converted in time, but... You were all dead before the shift even happened. Ida-kun, you said he killed the 4 of them. I know you did. You said he sabotaged them, killed them.
Given the chance, he certainly would have.
You lied to me?
He already tried to kill us all in the past. You know he'd have tried again if we left... him alive. Killing him was the right call.
No. That means...
When Jiro Izumi lost his memories, you aimed to use him to revive 426. Make one a vessel for the other. One reason seems... most likely. You harbored romantic feelings for him.
Me? With him? You're joking. That Chihiro Morimura was mind-hacked, remember? You said so yourself.
I'd like to revisit something you just mentioned. About 426 killing at least 4 individuals. Do you really not remember?
Remember what?
You've read my files, I presume? I gathered quite a lot of material in the past. Most of it is rather outdated, including Ida-san's statement concerning those victims. In other words, your answer is objectively incorrect.
Really? Well, can you blame me? Look at this body I'm stuck with. I'm bound to have some memories confused.
If you recall, I suggested that Miss Morimura was mind-hacked. That idea was based on a certain piece of evidence I found. One particular log.
What log?
If you really are Miss Morimura, then you should already know. 2 years before you were born, Ida-san extracted some information from 426 that in turn led to the discovery of the data log in question. As for the log itself, it contains footage from the year 2188. It was found buried in the main... mainframe data during the analysis of 426. You seem very disturbed by me seeing that file. So much so, in fact, that you ended up deleting all of your logs. Would you mind telling me why you did that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, at the very least, its contents suggested a connection to 426, or even that he had been manipulating Miss Morimura. The log contained a very interesting report. Apparently, Juro Izumi downloaded memories onto Chihiro Morimura's clone.
This is Tetsuya Ida. Don't know why I'm recording this. Nobody's going to hear it. Still, might as well. Not like I have anywhere else to share this. I was in the middle of a routine bug regression test, and I noticed part of the final phase had been altered. The change was made in Chihiro Morimura's host. The setting change looks like it'll trigger a memory overwrite. I don't know anything about the memory's contents, but it says the modifying user was Juro Izumi. Because someone thought it'd be a great idea to give that guy senior admin ID. And at this point, well, what the hell can we do about it? At least now I have proof. You're all hypocrites anyway. Yes, including you, jackass. So who even cares anymore? None of this matters. We're all dead anyway.
The log inconveniently revealed one of your secrets. One you were desperate to keep me away from. So you deleted it. That's my theory, anyway. Remember where this all began? It was the compatibility experiment. The one that produced you. Based off Miss Morimura's footage and your own admissions, I've completely misjudged the situation. All this time, I believed you were her. But even from the very beginning, you've been your own person.
So, what are you saying? I'm not Chihiro Morimura? If I'm not a duplicate of Chihiro Morimura, then who exactly do you think I am?
You're Chihiro Morimura.
Well, there you have it.
No, not Miss Morimura, the teacher. Professor Chihiro Morimura. The one from the year 2188, and the central figure of Shikishima's interstellar development project.
Activation confirmed. The terminal is completely sealed off.
We did it!
They've changed targets. The next terminal is just over there.
They're already on the move.
Can't even let us catch our breath, huh?
I haven't hit my operating limit yet, but I'm going to dismount.
Whoa, hey, then who's taking point?
Pull it together! We don't need orders to kick some ass.
Hiro-san!
Look at that sunset. Just like it was back then. It's beautiful. I'm guessing you were monitoring me with a drone?
I have one locked on to you, yes. Their target's changed. They're coming back this way. It's dangerous here. We need to get you to safety.
Aw, don't tell me you're worried about me. How about you mind your own business? You already know how I feel. This is what I wanted.
Still.
More importantly, can you really afford to waste your time here? Or have you already given up? The invasion is still in its preliminary phase.
I've got time. First, I need to get you somewhere safe.
There are no safe places left. At least, none left for us. We're not safe anywhere. But you know that well enough. You're just losing precious time. Go focus on the job you're supposed to be doing.
Understood. I'll go. You'll find it safer towards the river. If, hypothetically, you wanted to know.
Wait. As long as we're both here, there's something I want to clear up. So, tell me, you were in love with Miss Morimura, weren't you? You said she was mind-hacked, but it was more about you being jealous, wasn't it?
That's hardly...
This may be our last chance to talk. Answer me.
You are correct. Is that what you wanted to hear? That I was driven by some cheap, naive impulse? That I can't think about anything else?
And that's why you brought back my memory too, isn't it? You never cared how you managed to do it. You just wanted her back.
So much.
I'm glad. You really were a slave to your desires. That's the Renya Goto I remember. It means I don't have to like you after all. Thank you. I think that's all I wanted to hear.
Professor,
You should go. After all, we still have our bet. Although it looks like I'm about to win it. What's wrong? Did you get separated from your mommy? Could you leave me alone? It's dangerous out here. Just come with me, okay? Will you just... What are you... I'll get back to the battle once Miwako's safe. Is someone else here? Of course not. Never mind. The evacuation route's that way. Can I bring her too? Hey!
That's fine, just hurry up.
Strange. I know this is my first time here, but this suddenly makes me feel so... nostalgic.
Sunsets will do that, I find. Regardless of time period.
Yes, but... this must be... well, I suppose it must be one of those places. So? Where am I going?
I've rented an apartment under a false name.
Can't be any worse than our last accommodations. As long as it's not rubble, I'll take it.
My apologies. If it's any comfort, I'm certain nobody will find you there. Not Shikishima, and certainly not Miss Morimura. I suppose we have Ida-san to thank for all this. The funds and paperwork he prepared were invaluable.
Tetsuya Ida. And he's still missing, is he?
Yes. Let's go. Chihiro-san.
You think I'm the professor?
That is what I said. You are Professor Chihiro Morimura, a major figure in Shikishima in the year 2188, namely the leader of its space initiative.
What are you even talking about?
Just some hypotheticals. A possible interpretation of the evidence I found. This refers to the humans who can control the UFO's mainframe. Those compatible have nanomachines implanted in their bodies. Ever since the battle that ended with the Sentinels infected, Miss Morimura has been pushing this operation as one...
Okay, say I am the professor. Remember, Miss Morimura is the one who created me. You think that was her plan? She wanted a host for the professor and not herself? How would that make sense? Okay, say, remember, Miss... You think that was her plan? How would that make...
Miss Morimura ran an experiment to grant her clone compatibility. She believed that you were synchronized to her. She believed it was her own data she transmitted, but it was the other Chihiro Morimura in Sector 0. And of course, you entered the world as a newborn, incapable of verbal communication. So Miss Morimura never realized her mistake.
This is all speculation.
Certainly, yes. But if I'm right, and you are the professor, I imagine you were in quite a panic yourself. All things considered, it was a staggering deviation from the original plan.
What original plan?
Among the logs from 2188, one of Tetsuya Ida's noted that he'd found an anomaly. Chihiro Morimura was set to undergo a memory transplant in the final phase. And the final phase, well, that would be us. The log from the future I saw first, that would be the comms log I found with my own ID. The first log I checked held some surprises. The author seemed to be an elderly Renya Goto. And the date of recording appeared to be 2188. I assumed it was some future version of myself, one that had time traveled into the far future. But now, I don't think that's the case. I believe it's the other way around. In other words, I myself am a clone of him. Every individual I saw in that log footage, they all created clones of themselves.
Clones? Huh?
I did find a log that proves this point.
What did you see?
A comms log between you and Professor Takamiya. Her field is genetic engineering, I note.
where you think you're going with this.
A bit of patience, please. There's a little more context I need to provide.
Professor Takamiya, how are the projections on those self-replicating probes?
The simulations look good, especially the survey range. We never expected a rate of expansion that high. It was definitely the right call to prioritize its strength as a group over individual units. These probes are pretty much living machines now. They self-replicate using natural resources mined from asteroids in their routing. They'll just keep building up and breaking down. An infinite cycle of self-replication on its way to its target. There's basically zero chance of the tech failing midway through. They'll just keep on going. Probably long after humanity's gone.
Glad I came to an expert then. All that's left is the refinement of the memory cube.
The infrastructural storage cell, right?
The cube's made up of 5 identical memory layers. In theory, it'll compare itself to nearby probes and use them as a template for repairs.
And if it can't be repaired, well, fine. One probe down. We've got thousands more.
And our passengers?
I'll be loading them up with the DNA of all the survivors. I've already got samples and data from all 15. Now it's just down to launching them.
These clones will go with all our hopes on their shoulders.
By the way, what do we do about him? I mean, after that DNA test.
We do nothing. He doesn't have to know. What can I even say to him?
Not much, I guess.
There were 15 survivors of that colony, each with a clone established to be compatible, though they grew up in different eras, different worlds. And you aimed to replace your clone's memories with your own. That was your real plan. Right now, I imagine your biggest question is precisely how much of that log I've seen. Am I close? You do have a genius mind, but also the form of a child. I imagine it's harder than usual to hide your agitation.
It's absolutely not... Now you're just trying to trick me?
I'd say, based on that log, Professors Takamiya and Morimura seem to know each other quite well. Maybe you know something about that.
Of course not.
Then perhaps instead, Tsukasa Okino? Being compatible, that makes one part of his identity clear. He's one of the 15 from the year 2188. So, any theories? Who was he in the year 2188? Care to guess?
Stop it.
No? Then allow me to clarify. That boy, Tsukasa Okino, is Professor Chihiro Morimura's son. But not her child by personal, conventional birth. The professor donated her egg cells as a young woman, in accordance with the policies on population control. Their blood relation wasn't exactly obvious, until DNA testing on the clone revealed it. The professor was faced with the truth. He was her son, which naturally sparked an inconvenient surge of maternal instinct. However, Okino himself didn't think highly of the professor. He had his disagreements with the project staff, too. When it seemed like her end was near, the professor recorded him one final message. One last chance for him to know the truth.
Stop! You saw that? But how? You'd need a biometric ID match to access that log. So you should only have been able to access your own. My logs and Okino's should have been locked off.
Thank you, Professor Morimura. Indeed. The files I could access were somewhat limited. Mostly company logs. Meeting reports, call transcripts, bureaucratic chaff. Barely anything in the way of your personal records.
Then, how do you know what was in my logs?
It's simple, really. That should do it for preparations. Now, let's see if the biometric authentication works. Did it go through? Looks like that got me past the initial barrier, at least. Now, with Miss Morimura's ID, I should be able to get into her logs. Maybe, if I check Miss Morimura's logs, I might find a clue why your biometric ID matches hers. It really is her ID.
Iori Fuyusaka?
Though unconscious, she proved very helpful. She is Chihiro Morimura, a compatible version. If you really are Miss Morimura, then you should already know who Iori Fuyusaka is. Because that would mean you hid her here in Sector 4. The plan was for the two newborns to grow up with their own separate lives. Ida-san's idea, presumably. Chihiro Morimura was planned to be placed in 2104, and Tetsuya Ida in 2024, yet neither could be found.
I knew Renya Goto of Shikishima pretty well. You and he are very different. Except that you both make my life a lot harder. So, suppose I am the professor. Then what?
I want to know the truth. I want to know the reasons behind all of this. But that seems unlikely. I imagine you're not inclined to tell me anything.
And why's that?
It'd be inconvenient for you if we had all the facts. Considering you're trying to eliminate us. From the very beginning, you never intended for this world to survive.
I'm ready.
You want me? Let's go.
Moving out. I'll fight. The invasion ends here.
Understood.
Leave it to me. I'll fight.
Okay, got it. Not a problem. Look, Natchan, the Cultural Science Museum. We went there on a field trip once. Oh yeah, an elementary school. Man, that takes me back. I hope it's still standing after all this.
Sometimes that's all it takes, huh? Just give us some magnets and levers to mess with, and we're happy.
Huh. Did you forget, Nanji-kun? That was where you proposed to me.
What?
Yeah, said you'd protect me forever. Oh, back in 2nd grade? He said that to me, too. Oh, really? Well, Casanova, exactly how many girls have you proposed to?
What? Hey, I didn't mean it like that. Look, it was 2nd grade. I didn't know shit. I just wanted to be a hero. Protect everybody.
Daimyo signatures. They're coming.
Perfect. Now I get to prove it. What's optimal? Number 22, advancing.
Enemy on the move. Not throwing away my shot. Here we go. Did I get it?
I guess life comes at you fast.
I'll show you.
The practice round's over.
As long as I can keep this thing moving. Here you go. Say you're proud of that.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
I can help. They felt
Next
that.
move. How's this? Hit. Target destroyed.
Still not used to this thing. Get Red! Nice! You picked a fight
The
with the
practice
wrong
round's
girl.
over. Number 12, move moving out.
They're aiming here.
Where are they?
Enemy threat rate.
Now! Take that!
Let's see. Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. Number 12,
Picking up enemy heat
This isn't so hard.
signatures.
signatures from above.
I can do this.
What's optimal? Number 22, advancing.
I need to think. Need help. This isn't so hard. They're targeting
Stay on guard.
within enemy threat range.
I'll stop them. Good. Signal
As long
offline.
as I can keep this thing
I
moving.
guess life comes at you fast. I deny you! A fine try again.
Okay, let's do this. That do it? That ought to do it. Going
Is that okay?
Stay calm. Remember your training. Did I get it? Enemy down.
This place, enemy safe. Now stay on guard. Just a machine. How's this? That easy? Hit. How many down?
Okay, what's the plan? Okay, as long as I can keep this thing moving. No fight I can't. Number
The
21 on
practice
the
round's
move.
over.
Still not used to this thing. Die! How's that? Say your prayers.
Kite engaging. Brace for contact.
What's the situation? I'll take them down quick.
Enemy signals detected.
Signatures from above. I'm in range. Good. Target destroyed. Let's see.
Not throwing away my shot. Enemy on the move. I won't back down. They don't stand a chance. Take that! Threat suppressed.
They
As long as I can keep this thing moving. Still not used to this thing. Number 21 on the move.
A fight! Now then.
As long as I
What's optimal? I'll stop them. That easy? They're spreading fast. I'm acting like an... Take this! Yes! Bow down!
This isn't so hard.
No fight I can't win. Here you go. Nice, give it up. We're sitting ducks here.
I'm not throwing away my shot. Stay calm.
I can help.
I guess life comes at you fast. Now,
I won't back down. Now! Did I get it? Enemy down.
stay on guard. plan. Number 22, advancing.
What's the plan? Okay, let's do this. Number 21, on the move.
Unbelievable.
Still not used to this thing. Die! That do it? You picked a fight with the wrong girl.
This isn't so hard. Sentinel number
I'll make it work.
defensive mode active.
Here it comes! What's optimal? How's this? Good. That's my win. They're after me. Where are they?
They don't stand a chance. Take that!
Now you've
Long
done
as I
it.
can keep this thing moving. No fight I can't win. Number 21,
I guess
on
life
the
comes
move.
at you fast. I deny you! Try again.
Termination of... Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending technical analysis.
Well, so much for that museum.
All the old pieces of our daily lives are getting left behind.
I feel bad for saying it, but it's kinda hard to focus on being sad when I'm this hungry.
That's only fair. We've been fighting these monsters non-stop since sundown. If I could have anything... Well, I was hoping I could enjoy Hamburger again someday.
Once this is all over, I'll make as much as you want.
Sounds good. Am I still invited to this?
Of course.
Guess I'd better stay alive then. Wouldn't want to miss it.
We made it.
That got kind of messy. But a win's a win.
Fine. Someone's gotta do it.
I'll participate.
Okay.
I don't think I'm doing so well. I'll go.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Okay.
The D-forces already have us surrounded. We're pulling out all the stops here, but still. You think we can last until tomorrow afternoon? I know we can. I won't give up. I'll find a way. You're right. No point waiting around and moping about it. If you want to win, you'll have to fight for it. And I'm not about to let you take the lead. I won't lose either. I'm not scared of them.
Yeah? Atta it, girl.
Leave it to me. Gotta think. Back me up! Got a target on my back
How
here.
do I stay calm? How do I... Number 50, over there. There's still hope. I need to think things through. I've got you now. Yes! Got it! Gotta keep it together. Get it!
I ought to be used to fights by now. Class is in session. Get bent! See ya! This could get ugly.
You've got it rough. Better put on a show for Yuki-chan. Man, we've got it rough. Gotcha! Bingo! Oh, no you don't!
Enemy, I've gotta do this. Signatures from above. Lend us a hand. I beat the kite. I need to think things through. Huh? I did it. Yes.
I have to focus. Back me up! What do I do?
Enemy threat range.
Stay calm. I can do this. Hold still! Hey, that's some
I
power!
won't give up. Exact. No chance.
Fire goes.
My spirit up.
Signatures from above.
How's that? I beat
Got a
him.
target on my back. Okay. What now? Here comes the pain! Yeah, that all you get ugly. Oh, where'd you go?
Don't lose. Signatures from above. I'm ready. Enemy detected.
Iori, status report.
Sorry, Akun. I'm really messing up your sentinel.
We'll fix the Sentinel if we have to. Just fall back.
What now? Don't miss!
Target confirmed. What now?
Within enemy threat range.
Gotta think. Number 13. Gotta target on my back here.
Stay calm.
Threat range.
How do I... Number 15,
Can't mess
moving
this
out.
up. Back me up.
I need to think things through. Lend us a hand. Took him down. We must win. There. Got it. I did it.
I need to get out.
It'll be okay.
Within enemy threat range.
Definitely. Ready for this? Hit!
They ought to be used to fights by now. Let's do
We
this.
must survive. We must win. Number 23.
Hope I can pull my weight.
From above.
Better put on a show for Yuki-chan. Man, we've got it rough. Gotcha.
Bingo! I got him!
I won't give up. Let's do this. Did I? One down. They've locked on.
What do I do?
Within enemy threat range.
Here comes the pain! Take it! You like that? What can I do?
Within
I
enemy
gotta
threat
think.
range.
Back me up! Gotta go.
Stay calm.
Got me.
Enemy threat range. Lend us a hand. We will not lose. Take that. Ha! They won't get past me. Keep my spirits up. Go away.
Are we winning? Oh, nuts.
I'll try. Chew on this! Yeah, see ya! No dice!
Must win. I'm ready. Got it. Destroyed.
They don't
They've
stand a
locked
chance
on.
to be used to fights by now.
Enemy threat range.
like any other punks.
What do I do?
Got a target on my back here.
Threat range. Better put on a show for Yuki-chan.
Here they come.
Incoming heat signatures from above.
I have to focus.
We will not lose.
Defensive mode active.
There's still hope.
Okay. What now? Class is in session. Get fit. That's what you just could get up.
What now? In enemy threat range.
I can't get through to
Threat
him.
range.
We should probably get out of here.
Heat signatures from above.
I need to think things through. Take that! Yes! Destroyed.
They're like any other punks. No point overthinking it.
Focus.
I'll try. Here comes the pain. Take it. That's it.
I gotta do this. Stay calm.
Got a target on my back here.
In enemy
Winning?
threat range.
Gotcha. That's some power.
There's still hope. Got one down.
Okay. Back me up.
Get me.
What do I do?
Enemy threat range.
Let's do this. Get fit. That all you got?
Get it. What to do? I won't give up. I need to think things through. I won't give up. Another
Here we
tower.
go.
Better put on a show for you. Hope I can pull my weight.
I'll try.
Within enemy threat range.
Class is in session. No dice.
We can do this. Right? Look at there! What are you doing out there? Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Calm down, idiot. I'm invincible.
You're the idiot here. Cut the touch. We will not lose. We must survive. Initiating shield.
Thanks. fights by now. Let's do this! Take it! That's what you get!
Gonna be okay. Definitely. Eva!
This could get ugly.
I won't give up. I'm ready. I did it.
What do I do? Come on! Got him! There it goes!
Are we winning? Stay calm. I can do this. Number 20, moving out. They'll put on a show for Yuki-chan. Hold still. Nailed it. Oh, no you don't.
No point overthinking it. What do I do?
Focus. Stay calm.
Number 10,
I need
moving
to
out.
think things through. Initiating shield. Thank you. Let's go, Natsuno. Old way.
Come on. What? They're like any of
Can't mess this up. Back me up.
Got a target on my back here.
Man, we've got it rough. Don't miss. Nice. Enemy down.
Stand a chance.
There's still hope. Let's do this. No, yes. What now? Try this. Bullseye. What to do? Gotta do something. I need to think things through. We must survive. There's still hope. I won't give up. I've got you now. Got it! I did it! They locked on!
Ought to be used to fights by now.
Enemy threat range.
Class is in session. Yeah! You like that?
How do I... Please, help us!
What now? What can we do? Man, we've got it rough.
Mode active.
Hold still. Bingo. There you go.
There's still hope. We must win.
No point overthinking it.
Mode active.
Die already! Got him! That all you... This could get ugly.
Within enemy threat range.
Hope I can pull my weight. Here goes. Nailed it.
I'll try.
Enemy threat range.
Class is in session. Take it. See ya.
Gotta keep my spirits up. Ready for this?
by now.
Enemy threat range.
They're like any other punks. Number 10, got a think.
Can't mess this up.
I need to think things through. We will not lose. Number 23, moving.
Are we?
No point of
Man, we
I won't give up. Let's do this. Ah! Enemy destroyed.
Are we winning? Better put on a show for Yuki-chan. Number 20,
What do
moving
I
out.
do? Here goes. It worked. How's that? Let's go, Natsuno. I'll beat you. Hit. We must survive. We must win. Number 23, moving.
Winning? Man, we've got it right.
Ought to be used to fights by now. Chew on this! Get bit!
What now?
We can do this. Right? How do I...
They're like any other punks. Let's do this! Got him!
Gotta do something. Let's go, Natsuno. I need to think things through. Take that. Did I? No!
No point overthinking it. Class is in session! Yeah! You like that?
Here we go. Hope I can pull my weight. Hold still! Bingo! Enemy down!
I won't give up. Number 23,
They're like any other
moving.
punks. Come on! Get bit! That's what you get!
Termination of enemy signal. Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area. You just worked. The terminals?
What's wrong, Ryoko? Are you all right? You're not hurt somewhere, are you?
No. Just tired, that's all.
Hey, don't try to cozy up to Ryoko-san. She's not your girlfriend anymore.
Wait, Goto-senpai and Shinonome-senpai dated?
I fail to see how that's relevant, Sekigahara. Yes. For about half a year during middle school. We split before we graduated.
But why? I don't remember.
It was her idea, and so was the breakup, though I couldn't tell you the reason.
My guess is you were the reason. The point is, stop bothering Ryoko-san.
Akun?
That's the last of them, right?
Juro, I will protect you.